Magnus and I are heading out for the next job. I just picked him up from school, and we're going to go do some door hangers. We're going to be doing about 80 feet of sidewalk on this one. The homeowner's in a wheelchair, and they need better access to their back gate, so we're going to help them out with that. How's school going today, bud?
Good.
Anything you want to tell YouTube?
Share with all your friends and thank you for watching.
Share with all your friends, and thank you for watching. All right, well, let's get into the video. Thanks for tuning in. All right, well, Magnus and I are at the next job. We just put some cones out so they know where to put the porta potty. We're gonna do a few door hangers. You got the door hangers, bud?
Got them.
All right, cool. We're gonna hit a few houses, and then Mikey and I are gonna start here on Wednesday. Hey, oh, it fell off. It is cool. You got a lip there, huh, bud?
See that?
Well, buddy, this turned out to be the kind of neighborhood we like. Lots of big trees, lots of uneven concrete. Now, the main purpose of the door hangers is to let people know we're starting early, making a lot of noise. I don't know, we might make a mess and hope they'll forgive us for it. But of course, they're going to get our name, they're going to get our website, and they're going to be able to have us do work. So, serves a couple different purposes. What do you think, bud?
Yippers.
All right, we're out of here. Well, everybody, Magnus just told me he doesn't love me anymore and he wants to move out of the house.
I didn't say that.
You could have just as well.
I said I didn't want a hamburger.
Well, it's kind of an insult to the chef, don't you think?
It's not that you're not a good cook. It's just I don't want a hamburger.
Well, times have been a little slow here in Tucson, but we're starting a little job tomorrow. 80 feet of sidewalk, halfway across town. I'm going to be taking the old black truck because the white one's broken down. But we got some stuff to unload first, and then we got some stuff to load up. Well, Magnus and I made it to the job site. We were loading up last night until after dark, so we didn't really check back in again then, but we're going to be doing 80 feet of sidewalk. We're going to start here at this gate. We're going to cut that off. Then we're going to be heading down this way. And we got permission from the neighbor to go onto their property right through here. So we'll be on their property for a while and then going back to the left out here past Mikey. A little bit of a strange situation and kind of a pain, but it's going to be nice to make it accessible for the homeowner. Mikey's got the gravel almost out of the way. We've got 24 inches of fall from one end to the other here, which isn't great, but it'll work out. Well, guess who's late? Who's late, buddy?
Beretta.
As usual, Beretta's already 10 minutes late. See how long it takes him to get here. Well, we're gonna take a little lunch break right now. I'm gonna go shut that camera off for a minute, bud.
Yeah, let's go.
It's kind of a slow going process here. We're hand digging everything. It was such crooked ground and such hard ground and such rocky ground and such a tight little alleyway to get in here that we decided to do it by hand. And as you can see, it's coming right along. It's pretty nice fill in here. All in all. Overheated camera break. I hate this stupid thing. You can see there's pretty nice fill in here. We still haven't got our full location marking. The gas and cable still haven't come. And we know it's all on this side of this wall. Everything's over here. We got cable, power. Power's marked. Gas is right there. So I really don't want to dig any further than this until they get it marked. They were supposed to have it marked by 5 o'clock yesterday. They didn't make their deadline. So hopefully they'll be here by the time we get out of lunch. Well, we had kind of a bad day today. We have an injured man on the crew. You want to tell him about it? Okay? Yeah. He's pretty sad. It was pretty horrific and a pretty bad accident. And it was my fault completely. Franklin got his foot run over. Poor guy. He just couldn't move fast enough. You alright? Mm-hmm. He's a trooper though. He's still out there doing traffic. Nothing stops that guy. Well, we made it, buddy. We just pulled into Sierra Mining and Crushing. We're gonna be dropping a load of dirt. Hopefully the trailer will lift. We had a dead battery today, so we charged it for a while, but I got a feeling we're gonna have to jump it. Well, the trailer didn't have quite enough juice, so we ended up putting the jumper cables on to lift it up, and I forgot to get the camera on, but we got it done. Well, we didn't get quite as much done as I hoped today, but man, we had some really hard ground and really couldn't get the machine in here, so it was all by hand. But you can see we got the first 10, 20, 30, 40 feet set. In the morning, Mikey and I'll get the last 40 feet. We've got it all dug out to depth, and we got some string lines up, so shouldn't take long to set it and fine grade it and be ready for a Friday pour. We'll see you in the morning. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. Well, Magnus and I have been loading up for over an hour now, switching trucks and switching tools and dumping gravel. It's that time of year, it's short days, and we got home in the dark last night, and we're starting in the dark this morning, and we're already running way behind schedule. So, ready to go, buddy? Mm-hmm. All right, let's get this day started. Well, nothing too exciting happened at the White Cap. We went there, we got our gator bar, and we just showed up at the job site now. We're gonna see how Mikey's doing, see if we can help him out a little bit before we go do our on-site estimate confirmation today. That's good, Well, it's been kind of chaotic so far today, but not too bad. We got this first set of curves set. Looks pretty nice. And then Magnus and I just put that second curve in, all the height. Got all the straight forms in here. So we're gonna head for our on-site estimate confirmation, and Mike's gonna head up to the White Cap and get some more stakes. We ran short on the 18-inch stakes, so he's gonna run and grab some more. And we can never have too many of those things, so that's all good. Well, Magnus and I got the contract signed on this one, and then we went and had a little bit of lunch at the Pilot Express. All right, we're back at the grind here. Mikey barely beat us back to the job site, so wasn't much done when we got back, but we're compounding our efforts now, and we've got this hopefully dug out deep enough. We're gonna check it out pretty soon here. Got a little pile to dig out there. Mikey's working from the back. He's gonna start screeding all the way out from the back to the front. So I don't know. I'll see if I can get Magnus set up a time lapse. It's polka time! Reminds me of the VFW up there in Minnesota, you know. Well, it got to be a pretty hectic day today. We probably didn't get near as much footage as I would like to. But right now we're just kind of coming out of a real slow time. And it's good to get some more work lined up. We went and got another job lined up today. And I've just had to focus on this, on the work, just for my own mental health. But anyways, it's all set up. Rebar grade is in. Strongest sidewalk in Pima County. Alright, we'll see you tomorrow for the pour. Alright, well, Magnus and I are just getting ready to head out the door. We gotta get moving. We're gonna be pouring 80 feet of sidewalk this morning, 3 feet wide. Got Adrian, Beretta, Mike, Magnus, and myself putting it down. We're pouring at 8 o'clock, so it is 5:39 right now. And it's gonna be a beautiful day, like a high of 75. So this is what we live for in Tucson, or days like this. And can't wait to see you out there on the job site. We are on site this morning. We got Beretta, Mike, Magnus down there putting some plastic on the sidewalk, and we're still waiting on Adrian. Hopefully he makes it today. One little trick I like to, it's not even a trick, it's just a good piece of advice and a smart thing to do. When you set a bunch of steel forms, it's good before you pour just to get down on your knees and look down the line. You know, put your eyeball in line with the forms and make sure, you know, you're not going up and down anywhere. Just one last little check. From the height of the forms. Because it's kind of the last time you can check it. Here he comes, little Uncle Raymond. Going down, turn around. All right. There he goes, finest in town. Oramus Materials. In the words of Bon Jovi, whoa, whoa, we're halfway there.
Beretta is a killer on the killer itself. Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Hold it on that edge over there. Alright, so it's pretty important when you get done, get your concrete into place, get it edged, and pull a string line along the edge. Here, the dirt that had been dumped in behind there, you push that inward, so we're getting narrow through that whole region right there. So they're doing this right now.
No shots.
Well, we just lost like an hour re-screeding everything and stuff because we had to re-pull the forms, the line of the forms. But what else were we gonna do? You know, I mean, what else would we have done? Sat down and drank a soda pop, or
Drink a beer.
Could have had a couple beers, I suppose. But at least he gave us something to do other than sitting around and waiting.
What does Mike always say?
There's never nothing to do. We got over everything again. And now we're just going to sit down for a minute, have a couple peanuts and a soda pop. And then it's going to be time to get back out there and start refinishing and brooming. Excited?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a pretty, I hate to say the word easy, but it's going to be a pretty low impact day. You know, concrete work is always somewhat challenging, but it's going pretty well today. All right, it's time to finish. Bretta is on it. Everything's looking real good in the back, so I'm gonna start brooming here. I got one section done, and we're on it.
It's an alternate room finish traction.
Well, other than a little bit of touch up, it's all done. The guys are gonna strip the forms off and sponge the side here, but the surface is all finished. You just gonna let it set for a little while and then touch that up, or is that the plan? What are you gonna say to YouTube today then? You're not like Brett, you're not in the witness protection program now, are you?
No.
Okay. He usually puts that thing over his face as soon as you get the camera out. He must be wanted or something. Turned out nice. We put a pretty heavy broom on it, just because it's of the circumstances. But it looks really good. See if you can see that alternate broom from down here or not. Oh yeah, big time. Turned out really sweet. Alright, well the guys are gonna strip the forms and we're gonna load them up and we're gonna call it a day. So be sure to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. Alright, we'll see you on the next one.
Back to what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving this like a spiritual cleanse, where every mile is a new beginning and every bend holds a new end. Eyes on the road, don't lose control. I'm speeding fast to chase my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day. The neon lights in the fast lane light, riding high, reaching for the sky. I had it all but lost and fell back down again. Spent my time playing the game where every single day was a losing battle and every drink was a dead end. Eyes on the goal, don't lose control. I'm living fast, I've lost my soul. I'm driving to get away, running through emotions high and low, holding on or letting go. I'm fighting another day.
Start walking. All right, well, Magnus and I are at the next job. Where are you going, bud? Best in town, huh, Bretta? Or Remus? I think they are.
Always something. There's never nothing to do. You met that old man at my dad's funeral. Mr. Escalante. He's 92 or something right now.
You got a story for us today, Mike?
Ah! You got to give me a little bit. I don't.
Same.
But,
That's probably worth my whole house right there.
yeah, but that engine that I put in before. Okay, get that booming action. My gosh, you can see my shadows how much.
Well, looks like we got our first work comp claim today. We got a pretty badly injured man here. Franklin got his foot run over. He's a trooper. He's taking it like a man. Good job, buddy. We gotta get him to the doctor, but say a prayer for Franklin. Well, Franklin has made a full recovery. Minimal scarring. He had plastic surgery, and the surgery worked really well. So, thank you for all your prayers, and Franklin says thank you too.